The Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2 is just around the corner, so let's take a sneak peek at what's to come. Technically, yes, this is spoilers, but I'm only going to cover the setup and premise for the new season. Now, before we discuss the gravity and awesomeness of what happens next, let's take a moment to look back at a crucial scene from Season 1. Anyways, just after the wave of catastrophe at Kalmyra, we find the four heroes talking to the queen. They are primarily discussing how Itsuki's subordinate named Rishia played a vital role in their victory. However, Itsuki's also all like, "Must have been dumb luck because she's completely useless.
Sleeping during a battle seems pretty useless to me."
The queen cuts between them and tells the three stooges that they are much too weak and thus will be expected to undergo combat training back at the castle. Naofumi's squad then returns to Castletown, yes, that is the official name, and runs some general errands before bumping into an old friend. Keel demands to be allowed to fight alongside Raphtalia, and Naofumi isn't against this idea, but he demands that Keel and Rishia become his slaves. He explains that he has no evil intentions and only wants them to become slaves so that they will gain additional XP and stat bonuses due to his slave shield. He does give them some time to think about it, and they meet back up with the queen, who introduces them to the swordmaster Eclair Sieto.
How do I know you're worthy?
Round 1, fight.
Okay, all out.
The queen then informs him that the three stooges are refusing to train, and that she's also found a martial arts master willing to teach them. They have a bit of a training montage, followed by Rishia and Keel finally agreeing to become Naofumi's slaves. We also come to learn that Rishia is somewhat of a prodigy because she's able to use almost every type of magic. Some time passes, and they bump into the martial arts master, which turns out to be the old lady that Naofumi healed way back in Season 1. She has since come to the castle to repay her debt of gratitude and explains that her fighting style is fueled by raw life force.
Even you could use it, Sir Hero.
She then demonstrates this power by poking a stone statue. Risha then successfully mimics the master and destroys a piece of rubble herself.
Dibs, I call dibs. This one will be my star pupil.
Then the queen receives word from a shadow and escorts Naofumi to the training area. He walks outside to find Rin and Eclair. "Oh, you dare approach me?"
I can't embarrass you without getting closer.
The queen gives them permission to have a sparring match with only one rule: no magic allowed. Rin is the first to move and charges forward with a powerful overhead slash. He stands back up, demanding a rematch and quickly locking blades. Rin is unable to break through and resorts to using a magic skill to knock down Eclair. The queen uses this opportunity to step between them as she menacingly asks the three stooges if they will cooperate. They do train for a short while, but end up throwing temper tantrums as,
"My beauty and raw power is enough to claim victory."
The queen straight up cuts them off from Melromac's support and orders them to defeat some monsters and the upcoming wave before they will be allowed to leave the country. Naofumi's squad sets out to defeat these mysterious monsters and make their way to Miracle Seed Village. Upon arrival, they find dead bat turtles, which his shield identifies as familiars.
What's that one thing you should never do?
Split the party?
Yes, let's do that.
Naofumi and Philo go one way, Raphtalia, Risha, and Eclair go another, while Keel stays back to defend the village. Naofumi and Philo quickly stumble upon the corpse of a beast. However, more interestingly, a shadow has appeared. She explains that the three stooges have gone rogue and are currently attempting to flee the country. They quickly dash back to the village to find Keel taking on a horde of familiars. He is victorious, but has taken some serious damage in the process. The corpse of the bear suddenly appears live and well, only to be put down by Raphtalia. Naofumi then notices that a scale is rooted in Keel's back.
Don't worry, this won't hurt a bit.
Son of a... For whatever reason, Rishia feels like she's seen these monsters somewhere before, and heads back to the castle with Naofumi. She goes to the library to do some research while Naofumi visits the queen. Naofumi finds out that all three stooges are heading eastward, and he has Philo contact Vittoria to ask for help.
Fuck off, the heroes deserve to die.
Rishia then uncovers an ancient legend involving a giant spirit tortoise which matches the current events. The Queen explains that the spirit tortoise was sealed away by the previous group of heroes, which is exactly the direction that the Three Stooges are heading. Now Fumi's squad quickly loads up the cart and begins their journey, when all of a sudden he sees a vision and senses that the spirit tortoise has awoken. So, have you heard about the brand new MMORPG New World? You know, that ESO-looking game that Shroud was streaming last night. If you just so happen to decide to buy said game, you could support the channel by buying it through the link at the top of the comments or the description. Each purchase through that link will send a few of your precious dollars toward this channel, and cost you nothing extra to do so. If this video made you laugh at least once, then be sure to like and subscribe. If it didn't, then well, don't do those things.